right, I chugged water. My throat still hurts a little bit, but we are gonna finish this. Past and future, let us go. We can just keep going. I probably have to chug water as we go through this, but I want to finish it in this video. I'm only really losing my voice because I did record another video right before this, and I was on the phone for a couple hours before that, so my voice is shot, but it's fine. But an old habit, the art of numbing people's anxiety about the future in the midst of chaos. Who is this talking? But once it's silenced, those sharp objects hidden in the haze are suddenly revealed. For instance, right now, just a few hours before Helia and Coralie officially arrive at the moon base. Is Kiana freaking out? Because that would make sense. She's freaking out in the cafeteria. Let her have her instant noodles. She deserves it today. I'm choking now. Too much water, too much water. We're good, we're good. Okay, let her have her instant noodles. No one would come for breakfast? I love breakfast. I am a breakfast enjoyer. Oh, Kiana dragged May to have breakfast. That's cute, actually. Let them have their moment. Kiana's freaking out. Have breakfast together. Calm her. Calm Kiana down a little bit. The reenactment project. They really went through every little bit with this AI model just to try and like make it perfect. It's not gonna go perfectly, bestie. It never does. It never does. Cute. They think it's gonna work. Durandal is exercising. Bronya is sleeping. She went to bed at probably like 4 in the morning or something. I say that, but that's probably gonna be me tonight. Do I have work I should do before I go to sleep? Yes. Will I do it? Probably not. She's so nervous. Kiana, you got this. You're the goddess of Earth. You got this, bestie. Last resort. I don't know. Oh, she just wanted to like voice her nerves. Right, that's a word used in there, and her feelings to May. And we have another flashback to the beginning of the Saint Freya arc. Aww. Cute. This is cute. The Overseer? The Overseer? Wouldn't the Overseer at that point in time have been Otto? I don't want to talk about it. With a bit of hesitation. Maybe I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We're not talking about Otto Overseer, we're talking about Teresa the Overseer. Because I don't want to talk about Otto. This is a wholesome event. We're not talking about Auto Apocalypse today. But with a bit of hesitation, the girl closed her eyes and, following May's trick, took slow and deep breaths. She gotta take it slow. Gradually, the aroma of food faded away, faint sounds hushed, and a sense of ease gently embraced her body, as if all burdens were whisked away with each breath. So are we going back to a flashback of the AI simulation? Why don't we just do the real thing? Ah, flashbang. Okay, so it is Teresa, because not only did she say Teresa in the voiceover, but it says auntie, so Teresa being her aunt. Okay, we got this. It wasn't Otto. Thank God. Coralie just walks in. This is how we're meeting Coralie for the first time. She just walks right in. Kiana's freaking out now. There's some water if you're having trouble with your throat. Girl, I'm having trouble with my throat. Kiana mechanically accepted the water, and as the tepid liquid flowed down her throat, an overpowering sensation engulfed her, as if she was drinking waves of confusion. The initial comfort was swept away, replaced by a tumultuous surge that reached for the skies. Because she was like trying to like prepare herself, and now that the day is actually here where she has to meet her students, like literally her students, that she doesn't think she's qualified to teach at all, she's freaking out. Let her have her moment. Fortunately though, May, who was beside her, managed to keep her spirit afloat faster than she could. Thank you, May. You know, if we're chill with it, we're not formal. Maybe Kiana won't freak out as much. Full names are a bother. I mean, she's not wrong. Why are you 4 hours early? I don't know. So you ever been on a flight where you got there early? She chose the ship that would arrive at noon, but... Oh, Welt! Welt messed everything up. That's so funny. And he probably did it out of, like, thinking he was helping. No. Welt, you're not helping. Everything was in place, and Welt's like, oh, I can fix this. No. Welt, Grandpa, you're Grandpa today. You broke it. You broke the simulation. They didn't see it because they were so busy doing their little AI game. What a mess. What an absolute mess. So Helia's already training. Well, we're getting just right into it then, I guess. Coralie was such a mood. She says if she heads back to the door now, she's gonna be too tired to leave again. That's such a mood. If I'm going home, I'm going home. Wait, she told me herself when the ship arrived? They have each other's phone numbers. Wait, so they get along perfectly fine. The AI simulation was for nothing. They get along perfectly fine. What do you know? This situation is a prime example of the saying, even the best laid plans go awry. My favorite. If you go through the entire plan stage by stage, it's not gonna go how it's supposed to. My favorite trope. Oh, it isn't a Hoyoverse game if they don't use that trope, actually. Of course, even as May had to find an excuse to leave first and break the news of unemployment to all the temporary actors. They actually had temporary actors in there. Oh my god. Guys, it's not that serious. Kiana's heart still echoed with the courage she gained from the simulation game. Sure, I mean, if practice makes perfect, I guess. After all, in her final attempt last night, not only did she make Helia and Coralie become inseparable good friends, but she also boosted their affection for her to 70 points. So they also love Kiana. Motivated by such great results, what more reason did she have to hesitate? That's the thing though, she practiced it so much. And for what? Sometimes if you practice that much, it's not even helping anymore. Okay. So now we're actually talking to them. This is what we were at before. Kiana's ready. Let's go talk to Helia then. Hello, Helia. I hit F instead of R. Genshin brain, apparently. Oh, Coralie brought Kiana with her. Because they met each other. See, even Coralie, because in the AI sim, Coralie, for most of it, looked so, like, dead in the eyes, like early game Bronya. But here, she looks, like, happy. She looks fine. And it looks like they're getting along perfectly fine, Helia and Coralie. That's so funny. The trio and Durandal were so confused and concerned for, like, no reason. Bronya went to so much trouble for no reason. After a brief exchange, Kiana finally understood the whole story. Turns out, in the second version of the itinerary that Welt sent, he removed the option to choose spaceships and assigned Coralie and Helia to the same flight. Oh, they probably sat with each other on the flight and got to know each other and realized, hey, we're actually not that different after all. We actually get along pretty well. And now they're friends. Who would have thought a flight from Earth to the moon would do that to ya? I would, because a flight's that long, that's a long time to get to know someone. Especially considering they are pretty similar in their motivations. It makes sense that they would figure that out and get along. As a result, though, the arrival time at the moon base was also adjusted a little. But what about how they got along? Topics they prepared. They probably get along just fine. Like, I'm thinking, because I think we had that first scene where they, like, were fighting with each other, but maybe it was just more of, like, a sisterly banter sort of thing. I don't think they're actually sisters. But, I mean, if they grew up together, they would have, like, a sisterly banter. Like, I banter with my sister all the time. Do we hate each other? No, absolutely not. We get along just fine, but if you grow up with somebody like that, you're gonna banter. It's no big. That's just how that works. Kiana's trying to boost their affection IRL. Bestie, that's not how it works. There's no affection levels. You know, if she has to call it that to get through the day. A game! Are you up for a game? Truth or dare? Interesting. Why? I feel like would you rather might be better at this. I don't think, like, why are we playing truth or dare? Truth or dare never goes well, quite frankly. You got to keep the funny stories under. So is this just another way to nostalgia bait us? I don't think it's bad nostalgia bait. I definitely think it's good nostalgia bait. I don't know what the pratfall effect is. It's probably a psych thing. Eh? Top 3 things were... Eh? Coralie? How do you know this? Does she just have dirt on everyone? That would make sense for Coralie. The embarrassing part is asking Klein to sell her snacks. Gosh. So, were the AI models just wrong? Wow. May and Randolph clocked her exactly. Is what I set up to do. She's insane. I love her. I love Coralie. Einstein told her. Oh, she's not at liberty to disclose the rest. Coralie, you score me. What do you score me? No, you scare me. What do you know? Coralie, what do you know? Simulated Coralie could obtain the moon base map. I mean, yeah. The real her got info and dirt on everyone ahead of time. But Coralie, you're insane. So maybe that's why Coralie and Helia just get along. Because Coralie probably looked up dirt on Helia and was like, oh, she's really normal. More normal than our mentors. Yeah. See, they talked on the spaceship and now they get along. We don't have to do anything. Cute. Yeah, they don't have any questions to ask because so truth or dare is a no-go. This is so funny. This just ended up not working. So they get along perfectly fine. Kiana has no questions to ask. They get along perfectly fine. Although the question was a bit sudden, Kiana was curious as to how it had gone unanswered for so long. What is the question? Oh. What does the 6626 represent? What does it represent? I'm curious about that too. Coralie, are you gonna tell us? With a soft sigh, a complex and somber expression quickly appeared on Coralie's face. What is it, Coralie? Oh, a destination. Wait. Designation as a... Oh! Oh, wait! Look at her sad face! Mass-produced bio-android. She never met her other brothers and sisters. Girl, do I have someone you would like to... She's gonna get along with Kiana for that reason. Oh, even look at Kiana, like your face. She gets it. Kiana gets it. I think we should introduce Coralie to the other ones, though. Siren? Magical girl Siren? Oh. Does Helia know this about her? But Kiana's gonna get it, right? Because Kiana also has a little bit of a past. But she has moved past it, it seems? I don't know if it's just her, deflecting. And that's gonna come back later to hit us all in the gut, but... Coralie's asking about course details. Cute. I do wonder if Coralie's backstory lore is going to come back later. I feel like that could be a really good... Because that's the thing, right? All the main trio in part 1 had these really extensive backstories and really extensive lore arcs for all of them. They all had that. May had one, Kiana had one, Bronya had one. So I'm curious if we'll get that for the part 2 characters. I kind of hope we do. Because I feel like it allows the game to go a lot deeper. Even we're seeing that sort of beginning with Sawrail. We had a pretty normal arc for the Eurilla 6 arc was pretty normal. And then we get to learn a lot about Danheng in the Shinjo Luofu arc. So I'm curious if we'll have, because Sawrail is also starting to kind of do that. I'm curious if we'll have similar things going on, even just at a Sawrail surface level, because I feel like Sawrail definitely did not go as in-depth as Honkai Impact 3rd has gone in, with diving into character backstories and things like that, with full arcs, because Fuhua also has one. I think there's an arc for Durandal. They all get these really extensive character arcs, even if they're not part of the main trio. And I think in comparison, I'm not caught up with Star Rail either. Don't get on me for that. I'm working on it. I've been in the process of moving for a while, so I'm not caught up with things. But with the arc for Dunhung, I don't think it's as deep as they've gone with the Honkai characters, obviously, because the Dunhung bit is just like in one chapter of the game, and like Mei's arc is at least 3 chapters. Bronya's is the entire Sea of Quanta arc. Same thing as Sila's also has her lore in there. Like, there's just so much, and I'm curious if we'll have that for the part 2 characters, or even if we just go like a surface level, like with Star Rail character arcs. I would appreciate that. I would like if they went full in and had multiple chapters for each character, but I don't know how long part 2 was going to be. Part 1, including part 1.5, it's all part 1 to me, was like 42, 43 chapters. And I don't know if we're going to have the same thing for part 2. If it's going to take another, like, oh God, I was going to say 4 years, but it's definitely been more than 4 years. It's been like 7. It's been like 7 or 8, going on 8 years that we had all those chapters for part 1. So I wonder if they'll do something similar for part 2, which seems insane. Oh my God, to think we're 7 years from now. Oh my God. I don't know if we're going to have it like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just had like an epiphany. Oh my God. We just have to keep going. I am curious if we'll have as many chapters and go as in depth with part 2. Jeez, I didn't think about that. Oh my God. Will Honkai still be around in 7 years? Oh my God. That just broke my brain. I don't want to think about it anymore. Early demonstration. Okay. Can we do the fighting? I don't want to think. So those are the remnants, and they have that entry animation. Interesting. Also, I'm sorry. I know I've said this before, but every time something's called Remnant, all I can think of is Ruby, and I hate that for me. I really do. If you want to ult, let's ult with Kiana. Not like I've never seen that ult before. Why can't I ult? Oh, I don't have 100 SP, that's why. I'm really losing my health. Why am I sucking at this? Am I supposed to be sucking at this? Kiana, we're supposed to be showing off. Thank you for the demonstration. I almost died. Helia? The crystals attached to these monsters are the key to dealing with them. Okay, interesting. We have enemy lore now. Using the rocket hammer isn't bad. Okay. The clang and clash sound it makes is a lot like playing a rhythm game. Oh my God, Corley's just like me for real, for real. You know, if you have to make it sound like a rhythm game, go for it. Non-demonstration level difficulty. Wait, are we fighting with the new characters now? I want to use Helia to fight. I want a preview. I didn't get beta access. Let me at it. She deliberately concealed the true nature of the so-called non-demonstration level. What does that mean, Kiana? Oh, we're gonna find out what it means. It was actually set by Einstein and Tesla specifically for the former Herschers, primarily to test the impact of the Finality Authority's siphon effect on individuals like Mei, Bronya, and others. In Kiana's plan, if Helia and Coralie performed poorly because of a dispute, she'll be able to take advantage of the situation and narrate the following maxim. What is it? See, even in a less than optimal state, Mei and Bronya can still achieve scores in this test far higher than those of the Goddess of Earth, showcasing their tacit cooperation. This precisely illustrates that no matter how strong an individual's abilities are, nothing beats the results from cooperating. So it's like the driving school cars. This might be a really American thing. I don't know if they have these in other countries, but the driving school cars that have a brake on the passenger side as well, so that the driving instructor can hit the brakes if you drive too fast or incorrectly or wrong. If you suck at driving, the driving instructor can pull the brakes. Pretty much. Am I getting this right? Is it like a non-simulation? Maybe that's what's going on here. But yes, no matter how you look at it, this was quite a comprehensive plan. Unfortunately, it was built on the wrong premise from the get-go. Everything's going wrong. Great. Did they actually... Because it was built on the premise that Kiana was going to have to give them this whole spiel and working together, but it looks like they probably work together just fine. Rocket hammer. So is Coralie big weapon tiny character? Because that's so fun. That's really... Oh! After 10 is my personal time. Girl, what a mood. What a mood. So they get along just fine. And now they're like exchanging battle tactics and things. They get along just fine. We worry for nothing. Her hammer almost hit. Helia. She's a little bit of a girl failure. We love that. Yeah. They're getting along just fine. All it takes is one plane ride or rocket ship ride from Earth to the moon. That's all it takes. They talked things out on the spaceship. What'd I tell ya? You're not particularly close, but it isn't anything to be worried about. We'll have plenty of time. 42 chapters, baby. 7 years. Oh, Helia thought they were friends. That doesn't mean we're not good. It's just that we haven't got that level of closeness yet. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They just became friends. Take it slow. You don't want to take things too fast and start traumatizing immediately on each other. Give it some time, Helia. Coralie isn't mass-produced, just wanted to stand out. Plank constant into her name, so... Eh? What's going on? That's how it is. Kiana gets it. Kiana gets it. She's been there. So we're in another stage now. So what is this one? Oh! Kiana explained everything to Helia and Coralie. That they were trying to make it so they could get along, but surprise, they get along just fine. An old friend upon their first meeting? Eh? Wait. AI generated... Wait, did they see the AIs? Or did they get like the AI... Did they experience the AI thing? I don't know, man. This is weird. It's weird now. I'd like to see your action log. Is that what the like transition into the actual gameplay of this event is then? Cute. Second question? Okay. Oh wait, because Helia was like, can I save my questions? What is it? What's her second question? Humans were sleeping in Project Sunga Dream. This is definitely a reference to the end of part 1 that I didn't do. It's fine. It's fine. We love Kiana though, even if we didn't know about her. Did you ever feel bitter about not being known? Interesting. Oh! She would have been bitter before. Oh, the flashback! Oh, they're babies! Cute! Play games with Bronya for a week. It's cute! It's cute! Plenty of times you were not bitter. Coralie, how do you know these things? How does she know these things? Aww. Yeah, she wanted to be an S rank. Technically she is now. She has been for a while. Couldn't even beat the class. That's also from like chapter 1. Oh, this is nice. This is really wholesome. Look at Himiko. This I think this is new art. It's either new art or I just don't remember. She often annoyed Himiko. Oh, I miss her. We need to play Star Rail now because I miss Himiko. Oh, but that's growth. She said she would go back and teach herself a lesson, quote unquote. But that's growth. She's grown. The girl looked up, directing her gaze toward the vastness of space at the star named Earth. That actually answers a question I had in the previous event, from 7.1, the Gracio event, because we were going to different stars, and I'm like, are they all stars? Are the planets stars in this universe? Does that mean Pluto's still a planet? No. I just recently edited that. I don't entirely remember what I said though. But I guess that does kind of answer my question, because they call Earth a star here as well. So I don't think Earth is not technically a star IRL, but canonically in Honkai it is. Interesting. Since arriving on the moon, Kiana often found herself in this state. It's been a while, sometimes with May, Bronya, her father, or her sister, but more often than not, alone. So people are coming to visit her, but not all the time. Whenever she was lost in thought, fragmented memories would mysteriously surface in her mind, as if a museum dedicated solely to her was rising in the stillness. Too much time to think, Kiana, we need more hobbies. No, you should think about your thoughts. I just don't like to. Anyways, a collection of loneliness, numerous joyous memories, a sprinkle of regrets, and countless beautiful moments, all under the ever-burning starlight beyond the darkening sky. Kiana, she's grown so much. What the heck? Look at her girl go. Kiana Kaslani, you will always be famous. Oh, that's what she would, that's the lesson she would give herself. Cherish your time with everyone. Oh. Stop, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna cry. You can't skip this part. In that case, what, Kiana? Oh, the picture! We did it! We're taking a selfie! Oh, I'm gonna cry. I need to go to sleep after this. Oh. Stand behind, because Tila, you are tall. Cute. Oh. Hold on, I need the photo. I'm taking screenshots. Cute! They're adorable. Look at them. Now what? We finished! I'm so glad I got screenshots. That's gonna help me so much later, because that's the thumbnail, baby. I got that far for that. We finished! And now we have, oh, a video. This is like a 2-hour long video on my end at this point. We have a video of Mars. Let's watch. Act 2, the star which the moon gazes upon, another god, question mark. Wait, is this Senadina? Is this where I meet Senadina? Is that her name? Took me this long to get here. Oh my god, I didn't know it was using stamina. Oh my god, I blew all my stamina on dailies. I didn't know I was using my stamina. I have plenty of refreshes, by the way, replenishment stuff. But I didn't know I was using my stamina. But do you know Coralie and Helia from the third planet? What's the third planet? Also, we definitely have definitely going on here. We have the eyeball planet. All right, it's just a video, so we don't have to do any combat or anything. It's just cutscene, I believe. 1.5 years later. So this is actually up to speed now. Oh. Dreams can bring about unexpected joys. How pretty. Can lead to enormous misfortune. That makes sense. The opposite outcomes are beyond the control of any human force. Yeah, that's a way to put it. People learn whether a deity. I just want to take in the dialogue, but there's so many words. Who's speaking? Is it Senadina? Because I don't know what her voice sounds like. I'm assuming it's her, right? Oh god. The ultimate goal of all dream seekers. Dream Seeker! Wait! Dream Seeker is the name of our playable character. Oh. Because in part 2 we get, this is something I do know from part 2, even though I didn't get beta access. The ultimate goal of all dream seekers is to discover those who share dreams with them and strive to understand them thoroughly. So, Dream Seeker, I believe, is the name of the, like, playable MC character. So, that's interesting. Those who share dreams are more than just two. I guess, yeah, it's the whole crew. The new trio. Or quintuplet group. Here's our video. Oh god. Oh god, it's full HD. What do you know? There's the eyeball. And there's Kiana. What are you doing here, Kiana? The Kakuna Finality. I couldn't remember the name. It's the Kakuna Finality, the eyeball planet. Alright. What are we talking to? The husk? Why are we talking to the husk? Oh, it disappeared. Interesting. There's a low rumbling noise. I don't know if I like that. What's going on? 1.5 years later. So she should be dreaming. And after more than 6 years without dreaming since the end of Project Stigma, it's her first time interacting with Dreamland. So it's been 6 years, I believe, since the end of part 2. So 6 years. Let's say it did end in 2018, because I don't think it ended in 2016. part 1 because that's when the game released. I think that's when it's supposed to have started. 2018 plus 6 years, then it'll be 2024. So yeah, we are in 2024. It's been 6 years since the end of part 1, canonically. At game time, it's 2024, baby. We're up to speed. Which I guess makes sense because part 1 came out in 2016. And canonically, in game time, it took like 7 years to get through. But canonically, it was supposed to have ended in 2018. Then I believe there's a little bit of, there's I think a 4-year time skip, is it? From 2018 to 2022. And then this would be a year and a half later. So it would be 2024. Okay, we figured it out. We figured out the timeline. I'm not going to remember that in like 10 minutes, besties. I'm not. For over 2,000 dreamless nights, Kiana enjoyed a peaceful slumber like a baby. I wish I could have that. Genuinely wish I could have that sleepless. Oh my god, I can't talk. Sleep peacefully. There we go. Something resonating with the cocoon. Senadina. Yo-yo girl. It's yo-yo girl. Oh. There she is. Is she... Okay, I know there's like a block of ice crystal here, but I immediately thought March 7th. And I hate that. That would have been a time to drop that info. All right. Can I move the screen a little bit? Because I want to be able to see what's going on here. Oh, no, it defaulted me. Flashbang! Who is it? Oh. A little, not a teapot, but something. Investigate that. Oh, there's the flashbang. Ugh. I don't think that's Kiana speaking, but it could be. Bright light bursts forth. Yeah, I see the bright light. A rose of salt. These are some words. There she is! It's Senadina! She lives! Oh, hold on, I have a water tracker on my phone and I forgot to track something and it's like 11:59 at night and this is very important to me. I needed to track it before it hit midnight. Anyways, there's Senadina. I know there's been a lot of people saying she's really reminds them of Alicia here, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. I really don't. But hold on. We need a good view. There she is. There's Senadina. We don't know that yet though. We don't know her name. And this is Mars here. Mars is red, right? The Hersher of finality. I don't think she's like a reincarnated Alicia. I don't want to jump to that conclusion yet, but if that does end up being the lore, I wouldn't be surprised. She's so pretty. Cocoon of Unwoven. So, Kiana has the cocoon of finality. Interesting. She wasn't born from a cocoon. The third planet's revolutions? Third planet. Third planet. So is Mars the third planet? What is the order of the planets? I don't remember. Everything started moving rapidly? Hold on, I'm Googling. I'm curious. I just need to know the order of the planets, like really quickly, because I keep saying third planet. Order of planet. No, I think it's the fourth. No, Mars is the fourth planet. Earth is the third planet. So when they're saying third planet, I think they're talking about Earth. Mars is the fourth planet. Okay, noted. Noted. We got it now. The third planet is Earth. Fortunate to reach you through dreams because of an accident in the anchor. Okay. This, we really need this as part of the backstory for part 2. Like, this shouldn't be limited. I know that people put up a stink about Genshin limited events, but this is a whole new level. Should not be a limited event. This is very important lore. Are you an alien? Not really. I guess so. Oh, wait. The fourth planet, Luoxing. What? Is that Mars in Chinese? What does Luoxing mean? Xing is star, but I don't know what law they're using. Hold on, I'm Googling again. I'm curious if it's an actual word or like a made-up word. I think it's just a made-up word. Because I looked up, because I don't know the names of the planets in Chinese. My skills are not that good. My language skills are not that good. But if you look up Mars, I just plugged into Google Translate and it says Mars in Chinese is Huoxing, which makes sense, fire planet, or fire star, which also I guess makes sense then why the planets are called stars. in Honkai. Because if the original language of the game is in Chinese, that would be a translation thing. So it is like a star. I don't know if but I don't think it's a typo because H and L aren't that close on the keyboard. I don't know, man. We're getting on 2 hours of this recording because I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, I love a Hoyoverse game for that reason though. The little things. Wait, Luo Xing Luo Fu. No, there's no way. There's no way. No, they wouldn't go that far. Would they? I don't know. Let's just keep going for now. Oh, wait. We have all these. Wait. They have different names in Japanese, what's being spoken, but all these names. Bubble Universe is sheltered by the 12 constellations, can create a new future with their own hands as well. There's so much lore going on here. What the heck? I do wonder if these are things that were just made up for Honkai or if they're like real things, because they're written in like Chinese pinyin, the pronunciation, which is like, is there like an English equivalent to it, or is it just made up, or is it something I don't know? I'm just like, I love when the lore gets like this, and I'm just I'm eating this up. I am eating this up. Okay, let's keep going. The rise and fall of the Sea of Quanta. Yeah. Not only did an anomaly occur, but 2 innocent passers-by were unexpectedly involved. The 2 innocent passers-by. Are we talking about Helia and Coralie? Brought you a miracle, creating the only opportunity to reach you through dreams. Who were the 2 passers-by? I think it might be Helia and Coralie, but I don't know when. The third oh, that's the line. That was the line from the description for this cutscene. Helia and Coralie from the 3rd planet. They were the passers-by for sure, and the 3rd planet is Earth. So they're calling it the 3rd planet. Interesting. Is that the end? That's the end. That's what we're ending on. And now we have to wait until part 2. But honestly, part 2 is out by now. So if y'all are curious how this where this goes from here, I recommend picking up Honkai Impact 3rd and playing part 2. I believe you will be able to go directly to part 2 if you haven't done part 1. When you first get in the game, it does throw you into the beginning of part 1, but it's really fun and is really just like tutorial. And I honestly recommend the story. Just if you want to get directly into part 2, I think you will be able to do that because it's so good. I will be getting into part 2 as soon as I can. I'm assuming it'll let me go straight into it, because if you look at the bit right here, if we go to attack story, oh, it's an event story, so there's a week left. It doesn't look like this is going to be around for the full thing. But if you go here, like I am on chapter 18, which I'm very behind, I know. But if I were to go over to the Flawless, right? It's not letting me click on To the Flawless. Okay, now it is. Oh, I don't want to do that. Why did it throw me in there immediately? Hold on. Should we just skip? Give me a second. I'm actually just gonna tap out of the game and come back. Okay, so first of all, don't do what I did. I was trying to make a point, and my model is glitching now. We need to be done with this video, besties. Okay, but if you go to, like, we have Origin to Finality. I'm on chapter 18, right? But if I go to Remaining Flames, I could start chapter 23, like, right now. It would let me. So I'm assuming it'll be the same once we get into part 2. I'm assuming it'll be exactly the same. But for now, that's where we're at. Kind of wild. Let's finish on that event screen then. That was so cursed. I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't know, because I've clicked on To the Flawless before and it's not sent me directly into the story, but for whatever reason, I guess today it wanted to. Weird. To be fair though, I haven't clicked on that since the UI update, so maybe that's like a UI update thing. I don't know. But you can skip ahead in the story. That is something you are entirely allowed to do. So I'm assuming it'll be the same for part 2. So like the point I was getting at, if you have not played Honkai Impact 3rd, if you're just tuning in, I believe you can just directly go into part 2 and find out what happens from here with Senadina, the cocoon of something, I forget what it was called already. Cocoon of Unwoven, was that it? Yeah, the 3rd planet stuff. Luo Xing, which might be the new name for Mars. I don't know why. I learned a new word in Chinese today though, so that's fun. I learned how to say Mars. I think that's how you say Mars. I wouldn't put it past it. Because it was fire and star, which red planet. I think Mars is really hot, so that makes sense. Fire star makes sense for Mars. I think it's fire, right? Hole is fire, right? It could be mountain. Am I getting this wrong? No, I got it right. Hole is fire. I do remember some of my Mandarin Chinese skills. Not a ton, but I remember enough to get by. that's it for today. I've been recording for almost 2 hours. You know what? It feels good. Feels good to record a Honkai video for almost 2 hours. It's been a minute. But this is gonna be a very long video, but we finished. What is the name of this event? The star which the moon gazes upon. And the next Honkai video we have will be speedrunning some 7.2 events so that we can get right in to 7.3 and do some polling, I think. I think we're getting quite a few free characters in 7.3 though, just because it's the new ones. I hope I get Helia for free. I really like Helia. Anyways, that's gonna be, I'm covering Kiana. Oh my god, wait, where should I put the box? We can't be covering Kiana. I'm gonna move to the other side of the screen. We're going down here for a hot minute. I never go down here, but I cannot be covering this wonderful art. I just can't be. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos. I hope everyone is having a great time in part 2 of Honkai Impact 3rd by the time this video goes up. And I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!